We are going to start now the next lecture, lecture 3 of chapter 6, class 11th mathematics, linear inequations. In this lecture, we will discuss about the linear inequations in two variables. So, we have already studied the linear inequations in one variable, and the definition we have over here, that was ax plus b. It was less than c or greater than c, less than equal to c or greater than equal to c. Now we are talking about linear inequations in two variables. So they are of the form ax plus by plus c is greater than 0, ax plus by plus c is greater than equal to 0, or this sign may be less than or less than equal to 0. So these are linear inequations in two variables x and y. So the set of values of x and y, we are saying the pair x comma y which satisfies these inequations, that is called the solution set of these inequations. So the first method we have, it is the graphical method. So we are saying that suppose the inequations that is given to us, it is ax plus by plus c is greater than equal to 0. So the first step we have to do is we have to plot the graph of the equation ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So this will be some straight line. We are saying when we take the, in place of this inequality sign, we are taking the equality sign over here. In place of this inequality sign, we are taking the equality sign over here. This equation we will have, it will be a straight line. Suppose this line, when we draw with equality sign, suppose this is the line we are saying. This is the line we are saying, it is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So the next step we have is we have any of these signs. We may have any of these signs, either it is less than or it may be greater than equal to, less than equal to, or greater than sign may be there. So next what we are going to do is we are going to choose a point. Suppose in this case I am saying this line, it is not passing through the origin, this line is not passing through the origin. So I am going to substitute 0 comma 0 in this equation. I am going to substitute 0 comma 0 in this equation. So what I will get is, when I substitute x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, I obtain c is greater than equal to 0. Suppose this thing is true. Suppose we are saying this is true. If this thing is true, it means that the portion below this line, why below? Because this point is contained in this portion. This is the solution set. This portion is the solution set, that any point lying in this region will be the solution. So we are saying we can substitute any point. We can consider the point over here, it is 1 comma 1. We can substitute it over here. If it is satisfied, if it satisfies this equation, then this portion, the lower portion, is the solution. And suppose we are saying that this is not satisfied, the value of c, it is say negative. It means this point, it is not satisfying this inequality. So it means the upper portion over here, this will be the solution in that case. The upper portion will be the solution in that case. So this thing is mentioned over here. We are saying choose a point, if possible 0 0, not lying on this line. We are choosing a point which is not lying on this point. So we are saying that if this point satisfies the given inequation, then shade the part of the plane containing this point. We are saying that this point, we are saying it is satisfying this equation. So this portion of the line, this portion of the plane, this is the solution set. And if it is not satisfying, then the upper portion will be the solution set. Another thing that we have to note over here is we are saying that suppose it is less than equal to sign. We are having suppose less than equal to sign over here. So equality is there. So when equality is there, the line we will draw, that will be the thick line. Thick line means that this line is also the part of solution. And if suppose in place of this less than equal to sign, suppose we have the strict inequality over here, that is we are saying it is less than, then the answer we write, we draw the line as the dotted line. So dotted line means that the number lying on these lines, these are not the solution. So these things will be more clear to you with an example. So first we have is solve 3x plus 4y is less than equal to 12. So the first step we have to do is we have to draw the line 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. We will draw the solid line. We are saying the thick line because it is equality sign over here. The sign we have, it is less than and equal to. So whatever points are lying on this line, they will be the solution. So we are going to draw the solid line over here. So to draw this line 3x plus 4y, if we substitute x is equal to 0, we obtain the y value, it is equal to 3. When we substitute y is equal to 0, we obtain x is equal to 4. So the points we have, it is on x axis we have this point that is equal to 4 comma 0. This point we are saying it is 4 comma 0. On y axis we have the point, it is 0 comma 3. So we are going to draw a thick line over here in this form. This line we are going to draw over here. So when we draw this line, the next step, this line basically it is for the equality sign, we are saying 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. Now the next step we have is this point 0 0, it is not lying on this point line. So we substitute the point 0 0, we check whether this point it satisfies this inequation or not. The inequality we have is 3x plus 4y is less than equal to 12. If we substitute 0 0 in place of this, so we will get 0 is less than equal to 12. We are substituting x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. It is satisfying this inequation. So if it satisfies this inequation, it means that this lower portion over here, this is the solution set. Any point lying in this region that will satisfy this inequation. So this is the shaded portion that is required. This shaded portion basically represents the solution set. Next is draw the graph of the solution set 2x minus y is greater than equal to 1. So in this case, when it is again equality over here, so we are writing 2x minus y is equal to 1. If we substitute x is equal to 0, we obtain y is equal to minus 1. When we substitute x is equal to when we substitute y is equal to 0, we obtain x is equal to 1 by 2. So if we plot these 2 points, we will obtain, if we draw the graph over here, we are saying that it is passing through the point 0 comma minus 1. Suppose this is the point 0 comma minus 1, and the second point we have, it is 1 by 2 comma 0. This is the point, say this point we are saying it is 1 by 2 comma 0, and if we draw the line over here, if we join these 2 points, we obtain the line in this form. So this is the line we are saying, this is representing 2x minus y is equal to 1. This line, it is representing this portion. Why we have drawn the solid line over here? Because it is greater than and equal to sign in the question. Now if we substitute again this point 0 0, it is not lying on this line. This point is not lying on this line. If we substitute 0 0 over here, we get 0 minus 0 is greater than equal to 0. 0 is greater than equal to not 0. We are saying 0 is greater than equal to 1. We get 0 is greater than equal to 1, and this thing is not true. This thing is not true. It means that this point is not this point. It does not lie in the region of the solution. So we are saying that the solution, the region for the solution of this line, it is this portion. If suppose this point would have satisfied, this point 0 0 would have satisfied this equation, this inequation, then the upper part over here, this will be the solution, but this is not satisfying this equation. We are saying this point, it is not satisfying the inequality 2x minus y is greater than equal to 1. So this is not the part of the solution set. So the other portion, with the portion of the line or below this line, that is not on which this point is not lying, that is the will represent the solution set. Next we have is 2x minus 3y is greater than 6. So it is clear from here that it is not the equality sign over here. So if we plot the line 2x minus 3y is equal to 6, then the points lying on this line, they are not the part of the solution over here, they are not the part of the solution. But we have to plot the line 2x minus 3y is equal to 6. So we are doing x is equal to 0 when we substitute, we get y is equal to minus 2. When we substitute y is equal to 0, we get x is equal to 3. So if we plot these points over here, we are saying for x is equal to 0, we have y is equal to minus 2. So this point is somewhere over here. When we are saying x is equal to 3, we are saying y is equal to 0, this point is somewhere over here. If we join both these points, we get the line in this form. This is the point 0 comma minus 2 and this is the point 3 comma 0. So this is the point A we are saying and this is the point B we are saying. Now if we plot the line in this form, what this line is representing? This is representing 2x minus 3y is equal to 6. And from this inequation, it is clear that we are not interested in those points x, y for which this equality holds. So it means that we have to, the points lying on this line are not part of solution, and this thing is represented by, what we have to do is, we are saying that what we have to do is, we have to draw the dotted line over here. We have to draw the dotted line over here. This is the point B we are saying 0 comma minus 2 and this is the point we are saying 3 comma 0. When we are drawing this line, it shows that the points x, y for which x, y is equal to 6, these are not the part of the solution. The next step we have is this point 0, 0, it is not lying on this line. So if we substitute it over here, we get 0 minus 0 is greater than 6. We get 0 is greater than 6 and this thing is not true. It means this point is not lying in the region of solution, the region which represents the solution. It means the lower portion over here, this lower portion below this dotted line is the solution. And what this dotted line is representing? This dotted line, why this dotted line? Because even the points lying on this line, even we are saying the points on this line are not part of solution set. So suppose in place of this, if suppose you plot the answer in this form, this will be wrong. This will be wrong because what this thing is representing, that the points lying on this line, they are the part of the solution set, but it is clear that these points are not the part of the solution set. So this is the required, this graph it represents, this shaded portion it represents the required solution set. Next is x plus y is less than 5. So we are having x plus y is less than 5. So if we substitute x is equal to 0, we are talking about x plus y is equal to 5. Clearly for equality this equation does not hold. So the line should be dotted. We are saying when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 5, and when y is equal to 0, we have x is equal to 5. We are talking about the equality part over here. So if we draw the graph over here, we are saying the line we obtain, it will be something like this. Why it is dotted line? Because it is strict inequality over here. That is why this line is dotted, that x plus y is equal to 5. This is not the part of this equation. Now if we consider the point 0, 0 over here, this is the point 0 comma 0 and we substitute it over here, we get 0 plus 0 is less than 5. 0 is less than 5, this thing is true. It means the region below this dotted line over here, this portion we are saying, this represents the solution. This portion, this represents the solution set. So we are saying the shaded portion, the shaded part of the plane excluding the line AB forms the solution set of x plus y is less than 5. So I hope it is clear to you that why this line is dotted line over here. It is not solid line, it is dotted line. And how we are considering this region? We are saying you can consider any point. It is not necessary that you always consider 0, 0. You can consider any point. You can substitute this point, it will satisfy. You can substitute this point, it will satisfy. If suppose you are substituting some point over here, if suppose I substitute in place of this, I substitute 10 comma 10 in this equation, I substitute 10 comma 10 in this equation, some point 10 comma 10 is over here. So what I will get, it is 10 plus 10 is less than 5, I will obtain 20 is less than 5, this thing is not true. It means the portion of the line that includes this point is not the part of the solution, so lower portion is the solution. So you can substitute any point to test whether that point lies in the region of solution or not. Next is y is less than 2. So we are talking about the equation y is equal to 2, and y is equal to 2, we know it is a straight line parallel to the x axis. Again look at this condition over here, it is strict inequality over here. It means we will have the dotted line over here. We are saying this is y is equal to 2, this is x axis, this is y axis. Again we consider this point 0 0. If we substitute 0 0 over here, we get 0 is less than 2, this is true. It means that this portion, this point, it lies in the solution, the portion of the solution. So the portion below this line y is equal to 2, this is the solution set. This represents the solution set. So the portion below this line, it is a solution set. Excluding this line, y is equal to 2. So we are saying the shaded part of the plane forms the solution set of the inequality y is less than 2. Next is x is less than minus 3. So again it is less than sign over here. We are considering x is equal to minus 3. If we plot x is equal to minus 3, that will be a straight line. The dotted line we are drawing over here because strict inequality is there. We are considering this equation as equation in two variables. We are not considering it as the equation in one variable. We are considering it as x plus y is less than minus 3. We are saying the replacement set we have over here, it is r square, or we are saying it is r cross r. That is why we are drawing it in the two-dimensional plane. We are not considering it as the linear equation in one variable like x is less than minus 3. In that case the solution will be, we will take the point 0, this is the point minus 3, and the solution set will be all the points on the left side of minus 3. We are not considering this case. We are considering the replacement set to be r cross r, and this is the line x is equal to minus 3 which is parallel to y axis. If we substitute the point 0 0 in this, we obtain 0 is less than minus 3. This is not true. It means this point, it is not the part of the solution. So the solution of this, the region of solution we have, it will be this portion. It will be the portion on the left side of this line. The portion on the left side of this line, that will be the solution set. So we are saying that any point which lies on this side of the line, the left side of this line, excluding the points on this line, that is the representing the solution set. Now next we have is the system of linear equations in two variables. So over here in this question we are being given, this is the first equation, x plus 2y is less than equal to 10. The second equation we have is x plus y is less than equal to 6. Then the next equations we have is x is less than equal to 4 and x is greater than equal to 0, and last we have is y is greater than equal to 0. So to solve these kind of problems, we are saying that we have to find the solution set for each case, for each inequation, and the common region between all these will be the final solution set. So if we plot the graph over here, we obtain that the equations we have, if we write them in equation form, the equations we have, it is x plus 2y is equal to 10, then we have x plus y is equal to 6, then we have x is equal to 4, then we have x is equal to 0, and then we have y is equal to 0. So if we talk about the equation x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 means we are talking about the y axis. This is the line we are saying, this is the line x is equal to 0. If we are saying y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 means we are talking about the x axis. These are the two lines we are talking about. Then we have the line that is x is equal to 4. We are saying x is equal to 4. This line we have plotted over here, this is the line x is equal to 4. Next we are plotting the line corresponding to x plus y is equal to 6. So when we are talking about x plus y is equal to 6, We are saying when x is equal to 0, the value of y we have, that is 6, and when we have y is equal to 0, the value of x we have, that is 6. So we have 2 points over here. One is the point 6, 0, and second point we are saying this is the point 0, 6, and this is the line we have over here. This is the line we are talking about. This is the line we have, that is x plus y is equal to 6, and the next line we have, it is x plus 2y is equal to 10. So when we are talking about this equation, x plus 2y is equal to 10, we are saying when x is equal to 0, the value of y we have, that is equal to 5, and when y is equal to 0, the value of x we have, it is equal to 10. So these are the points we are saying, it is 10, 0, and second point we are saying this is equal to this point A, we are saying it is 0, 5. So the line corresponding to this, we have this line over here. This line we are talking about. This is the line corresponding to x plus 2y is equal to 10. Now we have to shade the regions over here. We have to shade the regions corresponding to each inequality. Consider the point, in the given question, the points that are given to us, they are in the form, we are saying it is less than equal to 10, less than equal to 6, less than equal to 4, x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0. So if I am talking about y is greater than equal to 0, this is the line we are saying y is equal to 0. Y is greater than equal to 0 means if I consider any point over here, suppose I am talking about the point this point is say, it is say 7, 7. So it will satisfy this equation that y is greater than 0. So it means we are talking about the portion above the x-axis. This thing we get from this equation. Next we are saying x is greater than equal to 0. Again we substitute this point in this equation. It is satisfying this region. So x is greater than 0 means we are talking about all the points on the right side of the y-axis. Next we are saying x is less than equal to 4. Now this point, it is not satisfying this equation because 7 is not less than equal to 4. It means we are talking about all the points on the left side of this line. If we are talking about this line x is equal to 4, we are talking about all the points on the left side of this line. Next is x plus y is less than equal to 6. So if we put 0, 0 in this, we get 0 is less than equal to 6. So we are talking about all the points below this line. Similarly, for this first line, we are talking about all the points below this line. So the common region we obtain, the common region we have, it is this portion. This is the portion we are talking about. This is the common region that we will have over here. This portion we have shaded in green. This is the common portion to all these, corresponding to all these inequations. So the intersection of all these planes is the shaded part which together with its boundaries. Why boundaries are included? Because equality is there in all these inequations. Together with their boundaries, it gives the solution of the system of inequations. So we are saying this portion is the, this portion we are saying this is the final solution for this system. Now the next question we have is, these are the system of inequations given to us. First is 2x plus y is greater than equal to 2. Then it is x minus y is less than equal to 1. X plus 2y is less than equal to 8. X is greater than equal to 0 and y is greater than equal to 0. So again, if we plot the lines corresponding to each of these, the corresponding equations, the graph will be in this form. We are saying the equations we have, they are, the first equation we have, it is 2x plus y is greater than equal to 2. The second equation we have, it is x minus y, I think x minus y is less than equal to 1. Third we have, it is x plus 2y is less than equal to 8. And next it is x is greater than equal to 0 and y is greater than equal to 0. So from these two, from these two equations, x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0, it is clear that we are talking about the first quadrant. It is this is equation y is equal to 0, this is the x is equal to 0. So, we are saying the portion above the x axis and portion on the right side of the y axis. So, we are talking about the first quadrant, the solution that lies in the first quadrant. This thing is clear from these two conditions. Next, we are going to plot the lines corresponding to these equations. So, we are saying corresponding to this, we will have 2x plus y is equal to 2. So, if we substitute y is equal to 0, we get x is equal to 1, and if we substitute x is equal to 0, we get y is equal to 2. So, these are the points we are saying. It is 1 comma 0 and 0 comma 2, and this is the line we have obtained over here. This is the line we have obtained over here corresponding to this first equation. And if we substitute the point 0 0 in this equation, if we substitute the point 0 0 in this equation, we have 0 plus 0 is greater than equal to 2. It is not satisfied. So, it means we are talking about the portion above this line, lying in the above this line. Next, we have is x minus y is less than 1. So, if we plot this line, we are having x minus y is equal to 1. If we substitute x is equal to 0, we get y is equal to minus 1. We are having this point, it is 0 comma minus 1. If we substitute y is equal to 0, we get x is equal to 1. This is the point we are saying 1 comma 0. So, the line we are saying, this is the line we have. This is the line we have. Again, in this line, if we substitute point 0 comma 0, so 0 is less than equal to 1 is satisfied over here. So, we are saying we are talking about the portion above this line. We are talking about the portion above this line. Next line we have, it is we are saying the line, it is x, this line we are talking about, it is x plus 2y is less than equal to 8. If we plot this line, we will have the points 8 comma 0 and 0 comma 4, and corresponding to these 2 points, we will have the line in this form. If we substitute 0 0 in this line, if we substitute 0 0 in this line, we are saying 0 is less than equal to 8, it is true, so it is satisfied. So, we are talking about the portion below this line. Now, what is the common portion over here? If we look at the common portion over here, we are saying we are talking about this portion, that is, we are talking about the portion in the first quadrant. We are talking about the portion in the first quadrant which is above this line in this direction. For this line, it is this direction, and for this line, it is this direction. So, this portion, this shaded portion, this represents the solution set. This shaded portion gives us the solution set in this case. This is intersection of all parts of these planes that we obtain corresponding to all these inequations. That represents the solution set. Next system that is given to us is, it is 5x plus 4y is less than equal to 40, x is greater than equal to 2, y is less than equal to 3. So, again, corresponding to these inequations, we plot first the lines by taking the equality sign over here. So, the equations we have is, first is 5x plus 4y is less than equal to 40. So, the points corresponding to these, if we substitute x is equal to 0, we obtain y is equal to 10. We are having the point this. If we substitute y is equal to 0, we will have the point x is equal to 8. This is the point we are saying, and the line we obtain by joining these 2 points, this is the line we are talking about. This is the line. And the region, if we want to find, suppose we are talking about this point 0 0 0, 0 0, if we substitute, it is 0 is less than 40, this is true. It means we are talking about the portion below this line. We are talking about the portion below this line. The next equation we have, it is x is greater than equal to 2. We are talking about x is greater than equal to 2. So, if we plot x is equal to 2, that will be the line parallel to the y axis. We are saying the line, this line we are saying this is the line, x is equal to 2. We are talking about x is greater than equal to 2. So if we substitute the point 0 over here, we are saying 0 is greater than 2, greater than equal to 2 is not satisfied. So we are talking about all the points on this side of this line. Next we have is y is greater than equal to 3. So if we plot this line, we will obtain, this is the line, y is equal to 3, it is parallel to x axis. Y is greater than equal to 3 means we are talking about the region above this line. Now in this case, the common region we have, it is this portion. This is the portion we have common over here. So this common portion we are saying, this represents the intersection of all these planes. This represents the solution set in this case. This is the portion, all the points lying in this portion, they satisfy these inequalities. Next we have, this is the system of inequations given to us. This is the system of inequations given. So to solve this system, we are going to plot the lines corresponding to these inequations if we consider the equality sign over here. So the first equation we have, it is x plus 2y is less than equal to, x plus 2y is less than equal to 3. So if we plot the line, we are saying when we substitute, we are taking x plus 2y is equal to 3. So if we take x is equal to 0, we obtain y is equal to 3 by 2, and when we substitute y is equal to 0, we obtain x is equal to 3. So if we plot the line corresponding to this, we obtain, this is the line we have, this is the line we are having. And clearly this point 0 0, it does not lie on this line. We are saying this is the point 0 0 we have region. So if we substitute this point 0 over here, it is 0 is less than equal to 3, it is satisfied. It means we are talking about the portion below this line. We are talking about the portion below this line. Next we have is 3x, the next line we have is, it is 3x plus 4y is greater than equal to 12. Now if we substitute x is equal to 0, this implies us y is equal to 3. When we substitute y is equal to 0, this implies us x is equal to 4. So these are the 2 points we are saying. And the line corresponding to these 2 points, this is the line. This is the line corresponding to these 2 points. And if we try to find the region over here, we are saying again this point 0 0 we are substituting. So we get 0 is greater than equal to 12. This is not true. So we are saying that the portion above this line, that will be the solution set. Next, the next 2 lines, they are, first is y is greater than equal to 1, and second we are saying is x is greater than equal to 0. So corresponding to x is greater than equal to 0, we are saying this is the line x is equal to 0, that is y axis, and this is the portion representing on the right hand side of this line. This is the portion representing x is greater than equal to 0, and corresponding to y is greater than equal to 1, we are saying this is the line over here, this is the line passing through y1, y is equal to 1, this is the line we are saying, it is y is equal to 1, and the portion above this line, that will represent the region y is greater than equal to 1. Now if we look at these conditions over here, we are talking about these conditions over here, the region we have, the region corresponding to this line, this is the region we are talking about, and the region corresponding to the line, this we are saying, this is the portion we have, this is the portion corresponding to this line, and corresponding to the other 2 conditions, we have this portion, we are talking about this portion over here, we are talking about. So if we look carefully over here, we are saying this portion and this portion, they do not have anything in, nothing in common is there, we don't have anything in common. So we are saying that these system, all these planes have no common point of intersection. Hence, the given system of inequations, it has no solution, as there is no common point over here. So we are saying that this given system has no solution. Next is, this system is given and we have to prove that it has the solution is unbounded region. So again the equations over here, they are 2x plus y is greater than equal to 8, x plus 2y is greater than equal to 10, x is greater than equal to 0 and y is greater than equal to 0. So if we plot the lines corresponding to these equations, when we consider the equality over here, we obtain the graphs in this form. The equation, the first equation we have, it is 2x plus y is greater than equal to 8. If we plot the line corresponding to this, we are saying when x is equal to 0, we have y is equal to 8, and when y is equal to 0, we have x is equal to 4. So the line, if we represent over here, this is the line we are saying 2x plus y is equal to 8. If we substitute the point 0, 0 in this equation, if we substitute 0, 0 in this equation, we are saying 0 is greater than equal to 8. This is not true. So we are saying that the region above this line, that is the solution set for this inequation. We have is x plus 2y is greater than equal to 10. So if we substitute x is equal to 0, we obtain y is equal to 5, and when we substitute y is equal to 0, we obtain x is equal to 10. And if we plot this line, this is the line we have, this is the line that we have, and the region, if we are talking about the region, we have to calculate. Again we are substituting the point 0 over here. So corresponding to this point 0, we are saying 0 is greater than equal to 10. Again it is not true. So we are talking about the region above this line. The next two conditions we have, it is x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0. It means we are talking about the first quadrant. We are talking about this greater than 0, this portion is greater than 0. So if we look at the common region over here, we are saying the region, this after this y, we are talking about the region, we are saying it is greater than this portion, it is above this line, then it is above this line, and it is above the x-axis. So this whole portion, we are saying this whole portion is the solution set, and clearly the values over here, they can vary up to infinity on both sides. We are saying x can vary up to infinity, y can vary up to infinity. So what we obtain from this is that the region of solution we have, it is an unbounded region. Unbounded region means we are saying x and vary, they can vary up to infinity, that it is not bounded by some lines on all the sides, it is not a closed region. Next is, find the linear inequations for which the shaded region in the figure given below is the solution set. So this is the opposite kind of question we have. So in this problem, it is being given that this shaded portion, we are saying this is the shaded portion we have, it is being given that this shaded portion is the solution. So if we look at the different boundaries over here, suppose I am talking about this part, clearly this is the equation y is equal to 0. If I talk about this portion of the boundary, this is corresponding to x is equal to 0. If we are talking about this portion over here, this line, we are saying this is corresponding to 2x plus 3y is equal to 3. If we are talking about this portion over here, this portion, this is corresponding to the equation x minus 6y is equal to 3. If we are talking about this portion over here, this is corresponding to minus 7x plus 4y is equal to 14. And last, if we are talking about this line over here, this corresponds to 3x plus 4y is equal to 18. This corresponds to this portion. Now this inner portion, this is the solution set, this is the solution set. So what we get is, corresponding to this equation, we will have y is greater than equal to 0, so that the region is above this line. Corresponding to this, we will have x is greater than equal to 0. Corresponding to this portion will be the solution. Now when we are talking about this, it is 2x plus 3y is equal to 3. Clearly we are saying that 0 is not the solution over here. We are saying 0 does not satisfy this. Suppose I am saying the equation I am writing, it is 2x plus 3y is less than equal to 3, and I am saying, I am considering, suppose I am saying that this is the inequation corresponding to this solution for which this solution is there, then we are saying that 0 0 should not satisfy this. We are saying 0 is less than equal to 3, this is true. It means the region will be below this, but we require it to be above this line. The region we require, the solution region, it does not satisfy 0. It means this is not the inequation corresponding to this equation. So the equation we have over here, it is 2x plus 3y is greater than equal to 3. If we consider this equation, then the region will be above this line. Next we are talking about the line x minus 6y is equal to 3. If we consider x minus 3y, x minus 6y is greater than equal to 3. Suppose we are considering this equation, we substitute 0 0 over here, we obtain 0 is greater than equal to 3. This is not true. It means we are considering that this inequation will represent the region above this line. Next, moving on to this line over here, minus 7x plus 4y is less than 14. We require the region to lie in this direction. So we are saying, if we substitute the value, is suppose we are writing it is minus 7x plus 4y is less than equal to 14. We are writing it is less than equal to 14. If we substitute 0 0 in this, we will obtain 0 is less than equal to 14. It is satisfying this equation. So we are having the region below this line. So this is the inequation corresponding to this region over here. And last we have this equation, and if we write it in the form 3x plus 4y is less than equal to 18, then clearly 0 0 will satisfy this, and we will get the region below this line. So we are saying that the equation, the inequations we should have, it is 2x plus 3y is greater than equal to 3, y is greater than equal to 0, x minus 6y is greater than equal to 3, 3x plus 4y is less than equal to 18. Then we have minus 7x plus 4y is less than equal to 14. Then we have x is greater than equal to 0. So these are the inequations. For these inequations, the solution set will be this region. If we will have these inequations as our problem, then this will be the solution set, and this is what we have to find in this equation. We have to find the linear inequations for which this shaded portion is the solution set. So these are equations. So these are the equations mentioned over here. We are saying this is the equation, the inequation, this is the inequation, this is the inequation. Then we have x is greater than equal to 0 and y is greater than equal to 0. So these, for these equations, we will have this solution set. Next, in this problem, again we have to find the linear inequations for which the shaded region of the figure given below is the solution set. So again we are having different portions over here. The first is this portion, if we mark the lines over here. Second portion we have it is this. Third portion we have it is this portion. Next we have it is this line. Boundaries we are marking over here. Next we are marking the boundary over here in this form, and last we have the boundary over here in this form. Now corresponding to these lines we have the equations. Corresponding to this line we have the equation, it is x is equal to 0. Corresponding to this line we have x is equal to 0. Corresponding to this line we have y is equal to 0. For this line we have x plus y is equal to 4. For this line we are saying we have x is equal to 5. For this line we are having x plus y is equal to 8, and for this line we are having y is equal to 5. Now we require this portion, the right hand side, so we will have x is greater than equal to 0. For this we will have, for this upper region we will have y is greater than equal to 0. For the region before this we will have x is less than equal to 5. If you substitute 0 0 in this equation, it will be satisfied. And then when we are talking about y is equal to 5, we are saying we are having all the points y is less than equal to 5. Now coming to this part, x plus y is equal to 4. Suppose we are considering the inequation corresponding to this region we have, it is x plus y is greater than equal to 4, and we substitute 0 0 in this equation. We are saying 0 is greater than 4, it is not satisfied. So we are saying that this equation, that x plus y is greater than equal to 4, it will represent the region above this line. Similarly, when we are talking about x plus y is equal to 8, we substitute, suppose we are writing x plus y is less than equal to 8, and we try to substitute 0 0 over here, we will get 0 plus 0 is less than equal to 8, this is true. So we are representing the region below this line. So if we consider the inequations in the form, we are saying we are considering the inequations, x plus y is less than equal to 8, y is less than equal to 5, x is greater than equal to 0, x plus y is greater than equal to 4, y is greater than equal to 0, and x is less than equal to 5, then the solution, the region of solution we will have, it will be this portion. So corresponding to this portion we will have these equations. This thing is mentioned over here, that corresponding to these lines we will have the equations in this form, and the final answer we are saying is that this is the system of inequations we should have, so that the given system has the solution in the form of given shaded region. Next is find the linear inequations for which the shaded region of the figure given below is the solution set. So again, if we mark the boundaries over here, this portion we are saying this is corresponding to y is equal to 0. We require this side of the solution, so we are saying y is greater than equal to 0. Next we are having this line, we are having this line. The for equality part, this is 2x plus y is equal to 2. Suppose we are saying that the inequation we have, it is 2x plus y is greater than equal to 2, and if we substitute 0 0 over here, we will get 0 is greater than equal to 2, it is not satisfied. So we are saying that this inequation 2x plus y is greater than equal to 2, this represents the portion above this line. For the next line, for this line we are saying the equation we have, it is x minus y is equal to 1. If we consider the inequation x minus y is greater than equal to 1, and we substitute 0 0 over here, we get 0 is greater than equal to 1, it is not satisfied. It means if we are considering this inequation, then we are representing the portion below this line, but we require the portion above this line, so this thing is not true. The inequation should be in the form x minus y is less than equal to 1. Now if you will substitute 0 0 over here, you will get 0 is less than equal to 1. So now we will obtain the region above this line, this 0 0, it is above this line. So corresponding to this equation, we will have this inequation, x minus y is less than equal to 1. And the next part we have, this part is the boundary over here. This is the boundary corresponding to x plus 2y is equal to 8. Now suppose I am writing x plus 2y is greater than equal to 8. We require this region, and we are saying this is the equation. Then what will happen? If I will substitute 0 0 over here, 0 is greater than equal to 8, this is not true. it means that this is not the inequation, required inequation corresponding to this portion. So the inequation we will have it is x plus y is less than equal to 8, and corresponding to this inequation we will have this region. So the final answer we obtain in this case is, we are saying the final answer we have, the final inequations is x plus y is less than equal to 8, 2x plus y is greater than equal to 2, y is greater than equal to 0, x minus y is less than equal to 1. Corresponding to this system of linear inequations, the given shaded portion, that will be the solution set. So these are the system of linear inequations that we should have for that answer. Next is, a small manufacturing firm produces two type of gadgets A and B, which are first processed in the foundry and then sent to the another machine for finishing. The number of man hours of labor required in each shop for the production of each units are given below. So we are saying the man hour for 1 unit of gadget A, in foundry it is 10, in machine shop it is 5, then of gadget B it is 6 and 4, and the firm's total capacity, that is 1000 for this and 600 for the machine shop. We have to formulate this as linear inequations, and we have to draw the graph showing the solution over here. So to solve this problem, suppose we are considering that the firm manufactures x units of the gadget A and y units of B. So the number of man hours of A and B in the foundry, it will be 10x plus 6y, and the man hours for the A and B in the machine shop, that will be 5x plus 4y, corresponding to these two, and these are corresponding to these two. So the maximum capacity we have it is 1600. So the value over here it should be less than 1000, and the value over here that should be less than 600. Further, x and y, these are the number of units. So we will have x is greater than equal to 0 and y is greater than equal to 0. If we plot these points over here, the equations we have it is 10x plus 6y is less than equal to 1000, 5x plus 4y is less than equal to 600, x and y, these are greater than equal to 0. So this thing represents that we are solving it in the first quadrant. Corresponding to these two equations, for x plus y is greater than equal to 1000, for equality sign we have plotted this line over here, and corresponding to this equation 5x plus 4y is less than equal to 600, for equality we have plotted this line over here. If we substitute this point 0 0 in both these equations, we will see 0 is less than 1000 and 0 is less than equal to 600. So for both these, this point is satisfied. So we are talking about the region below these lines. We are talking about the region below these lines. We are talking about above the x-axis on the right side of y-axis. So the common region we have over here, the solution set we have, it is this region we are talking about. This is the common region we have over here. So this is the solution set in this case. So the value of x and y we can have, it can vary in this region. This is the common points we have. So on solving these equations, we are saying that the shaded region together with its boundary, it represents the solution set for the given inequalities. These kind of problems we will further solve when we will move to our chapter of linear programming. So over there we will solve these kind of problems based upon the applications of linear inequalities.